Put the money in there, hurry up.
A surge in robberies at medical cannabis dispensaries nationwide, like this one in Oklahoma. The cash-only shops proving to be a lucrative target for thieves. Since marijuana is still illegal on the federal level, many banks are steering clear of the industry. Good evening, I'm Brenda LeDunn.
And I'm Stephen Quinn. Alabama is now one of 30 plus states legalizing medical cannabis. ABC 3340 Cynthia Gould explains the security concerns that could bring unless Congress opens access to banking.
This is a potential site for a medical marijuana dispensary in Gadsden listed on a state application. And you see a definite patient benefit?
Absolutely. There's a lot of patients that it can help. It'll bring in more business, more jobs.
Jessica Pledger and LaShayla Carter work at a medical office next door. Excited about the potential. But what about security?
I think that our current mayor and city council and our commissioners have done a very great job over the last few months just ensuring safety. So I think that if they're recruiting them to come, that obviously they have a safety protocol in place.
Although dispensary rules require added layers of security, the risk of robbery is more common. This video from Tacoma, Washington, thieves ram a car into the dispensary. With few, if any, banks taking medical marijuana money, the criminal element taking advantage of the easy cash.
And we hear from our friends in Colorado and other states, these businesses are largely cash-only businesses and operations. And how dangerous is that? It's very unsafe. It does not allow for, the very best in record keeping.
Think about it. No place to make a deposit, set up a checking account, or get a loan. Questions the Alabama Bankers Association has been hearing for months now.
Banks are subject to federal regulations, and as long as marijuana continues to be an illegal substance, then that makes it virtually impossible for a bank, to be involved in relationships.
The association is lobbying for the Safe Banking Act in Congress that would clear up the potential legal quandary. It would prohibit federal regulators from penalizing banks who work with legitimate cannabis businesses.
We have met with in person all of those individuals that represent us, both our senators and both of our House members, and we understand, and in fact, our bankers understand that it is a very sensitive issue.
Until there is clarity, Latham says many banks tell him they won't touch the cannabis cash. A bipartisan group reintroduced the Safe Banking Act in April. Representative Mike Rogers of Alabama is one of the 47 House co-sponsors. Meanwhile, the Senate Banking Committee had a hearing in May, and Senator Tommy Tuberville of Alabama says he does support this legislation. We did not hear back from Senator Katie Britt's office.